Hello, I want to talk about results. I have so many humans telling me that they want results when it comes to their dogs. But when we're focused on getting results, we're missing all of those insights of everything that's happening in between. So the word result just means an endpoint or an outcome, a good or pleasing effect, but it can also have a connotation of a deadline and a time limit to it. But when we're thinking about results, we're missing, as I mentioned, those insights. And those insights allow us to develop the series of changes that can happen naturally, and also the series of actions that we take in order to get the result. And in order to do those things, we need to be able to understand the environment, understand our dog's emotional state, and we also need to be able to understand what our dog's communicating to us in that environment and what might be contributing to their behaviour in that situation. And so when we're focused on results, we're completely missing the insights that that observation can give us and that awareness can give us. And it's very interesting because the series of changes and the actions that we take in order to get the result, the process of getting the result, all of those actions or procedures, if you like, they're mutually dependent and they're mutually reliant. And that's because your dog relies on you to be consistent, predictable, reliable, somebody that they can trust, but also somebody that won't confuse them, so they can then understand what it is you'd like them to do, what behaviour you'd like them to perform in a certain situation. In order for you to be able to do that, you need to be able to develop the insights that the process will give you. And when you're focused on the results, you're going to miss out on those insights completely, and you're going to miss the point. When you're looking for results, you might also want to take a shortcut, a quick fix. You might force a situation if you don't see your result that you're looking for. So when you're looking at results, at getting results, we don't know anything about the means that it took for you to get there. And so if you force a situation, you might physically put your hands on your dog and force them to sit if you're wanting them to sit. You might put a shock collar on your dog because you want a result. You might put a choke chain on your dog and choke them when you want a result. You might intimidate your dog in another way because you want a result. So that good and pleasing outcome or effect is at the expense of your dog's health, their mental health and their physical health and welfare. What if people that came in contact with you just wanted you to do something for them there and then? What if people around you measured their relationship with you by the things that they could get you to do for them? It's pretty superficial, pretty shallow, and pretty selfish. What if you didn't know how to provide what they were wanting? What if you didn't even understand what they wanted you to do for them because they were so inconsistent and unclear in the way they were communicating to you? They kept changing the goalposts and moving the goalposts. So that's really missing the point of what a reciprocal relationship is like. But for dogs, the reality of a human wanting results can be very devastating. And to see this devastation, I would urge you just simply to spend some time at an animal welfare centre or a shelter and see what the reality is for dogs, millions of dogs across the world whose humans wanted results. What if I said to you right now, you could have every result that you wanted for you when it comes to your dog? Sit, stay, come when called, not bark, not run up and down the fence line, not get excited, not jump up and down. What would you do then? Would you be happy? Would you simply be able to just reconnect and enjoy being with your dog, being in that moment and experiencing the joy that your dog brings to you unconditionally? Or would you find something else that you don't like about your dog that you think you need to change? When we're thinking about results, it shifts us away from reconnecting with our dog, and we miss out on seeing all of those insights through observation of our dog, awareness of what's happening in that moment, and how to take action that is mutually beneficial and is indicative of a reciprocal relationship. When we simply reconnect with our dog, results don't matter, because we are simply in and enjoying the process. We'll talk again soon.